Welcome to the Introduction to SmarterTouch Part 1, which will be covering accessing and logging in, the home screen, the My Organisations tab, and the Documents tab. To access SmarterTouch, first of all, the easiest way is to go to the EAL website at www.eal.org.uk and then look along the top and you will find a button that says EAL Connect. If you click on that, you will then be asked to enter your login details, which will have been supplied initially by our customer experience team. Once you're through that part, you will then get 5 options. If you click on the option for SmarterTouch, you will then be asked to enter your credentials again. As before, they will have been supplied originally by the customer experience team when you are setting up SmarterTouch. If you've been added by your super user at the center, it will be supplied to you via an email. It's worthwhile at this point noting that you can save the page here to your favorites so that you can access it quicker without having to log in to the EAL website. So once you've entered your login details, you will then get the SmarterTouch home screen. There is a lot on this screen. There are tabs along the top which we will be looking at in parts 1 and part 2. There's the inbox, highlighted green on this slide, which will be any forms sent between EAL and your center. You'll also see boxes on the right, but next to the green tab that says inbox, there is also one that says actions. And if we go to the actions tab, there you will see any actions that have been applied to your center. You will find that you've got the deadline dates on show, and if you click on details, it will bring up the details of what that action requires you to do. However, for now, we will stick with looking at the home page. So there is a box on the top right hand corner which says starting new, and in there is quick access to most of the forms that you would use on a frequent basis. Beneath that is a box that is EAL documents requiring acceptance. These are important documents where we require the center to have read and confirmed they have read and accepted what's in those documents. And then underneath that, we have a box that is key EAL documents. And these are ones that are typically things that centers are searching for fairly regularly for information. And so we've made them quick access. But for now, we're going to have a look at the My Organisation tab. So back on the home page, if you click along the top, My Organisation, the first tab that you will see on the left hand side highlighted is Centre Details. That will give the centre name, its centre number, and its address. The tab beneath that is the Qualifications tab. Here you will find all the qualifications that the centre has on its remit. You will find how that qualification is risk rated by the EQA. You will find out whether it is approved for delivery, for registrations and certification. And you will find out which EQA is attached to that qualification. Quite important if you are looking at different sectors, i.e. engineering, plumbing and electrical, may well have different EQAs. The next tab down is the center contacts. As a minimum, EAL require that the center coordinator and deputy coordinator boxes are completed, so that there are at least 2 people getting information when we send any forms through. The other boxes are encouraged to be filled out, but if the center choose not to, they don't have to. It is just ease to help the EQA know who to contact. Beneath that, we have AO contacts. You will find each of those boxes the state contact customer experience, and that gives the email address and the phone number. Underneath that is the risk tab. That tab will then show how each qualification sector is risk rated by the EQA. Underneath that is the compliance tab, which again shows the compliance rating for each qualification sector. The next tab is engagements, and here you will find copies of all completed engagement forms that have been carried out on your centre. There is a notes box with different categories where you can see the notes that have been added to the sector. We have a take-up box which will show your information on your registrations, claims and spending in month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months and 24 months, and you can compare each year, this year and previous years. Then finally we have the additional EAL info. For there you can enter your billing address if needed, if it's different from the main address, and you've also got the recognition, lead EQA and info. That tab will tell you what your registration date is and who your lead EQA is. So the next tab along, the Documents tab, here you can search for a document by name or a document by type or EAL documents or centre documents if you have uploaded any. So that's a brief introduction to the first couple of parts of SmarterTouch when you are getting familiar and set up. Please see part 2 of the introduction to SmarterTouch, which will go on to cover the Users tab, the Sites tab, the Staff tab, and the Qualification Libraries tab. Thank you for watching.